Alright, breeding tilapia and Loxahatchee. Since I have this here empty and I'm filling it back up with a flood and drain, and actually I'm cheating. I'm just taking the water straight out of the lake, pumping it into my flood and drain, and it drains down into the bottom. This 2-inch pipe that you see going along the bottom has holes drilled all in it from one end to the other. It's got 1/4-inch holes, 2 every 3 inches, or every 2 inches. That gives a longer area to suck the sludge off the bottom. And it sucks the sludge right up over here, ride it, and dumps it right down in here. And then this here picks it up, and it goes into an extreme biofilter. I chose the extreme biofilter because I believe that's the top of the line. It's expensive, but it's well worth it. It'll clean up the water really nice. Now, if I only put about 400 fish in here, I would not need that biofilter. The plants will do it all. But I'd only be able to put about 400 fish in here if I did not use the filter. But that small area up there will not clean water. It won't clean water for 1,000 fish. And we're going to have 1,000 fish in here. So the water is going to be a big challenge. Now, after this cleans the water, it also brings it over here to this filter here. This filter here is just a bunch of, scrub pads that I cut up and put in here. That'll house good bacteria and overflow and go back and dump into the water. Now, the reason why the filter is I had an old cheap filter here, and if you look, in a very short amount of time, them little balls get so plugged up with sludge that it's not made to handle as many fish as we run through here. So if you're just growing aquaponically, do not put more than 1 pound of fish for like a gallon of water. A 2-pound fish would be 2 gallons of water. So this here 1,200 gallon spa working on aquaponically with no filter, you could do 350, 400 fish comfortably, and that system would run for years. But when you put as many fish as I do in here, you do need to get the extra filtration to clean that fish up. Now down at the bottom there you'll see an air stone. 1, 2, 3, 4 air stones. That air stone comes up here to this small little pump. That little pump in that housing in there aerates it really well. And if you're doing fish farming, you have to have a backup plan, because if something goes wrong, you need oxygen to the water immediately. So I keep this here pump just hangs down in there all the time, and this pipe here has holes drilled in it. So if I turn this pump on, it immediately sucks water and it'll start aerating that. It's just a backup pump, and I have had to use it 3 or 4 times. And you never know, the circuit on the wall blows, something goes wrong, the pump gets jammed. You might have to change out a pump or something. So you do need a backup plan and something for immediate action. Don't wait for the system to fail and then start looking around for a way to solve the problem. Have the problem solved temporarily while you correct the problem. Alright, this is stuff everybody probably already knows. I just want to show you what the inside of the tank looks like. A simple little flood and drain. And actually, back over there you'll see we have another system set up. I'll actually go show it to you. See, so the way this system works, the water gets pumped into here, goes into this extreme biofilter, and then the excess water goes up to where the plants will be. And some of the water gets pumped over through that filter there to help build good bacteria. And here, I'll give you a better view of this. We got some 3/4 inch rock on one side, and we got the bio balls on the other side, the clay pellets. And I've told that the rock helps sturdy plants like corn and tomatoes. The rock gives it a good base to help hold the plant up. And I mean, I've had real good luck with the clay pellet. The clay pellets work extremely well for me. And this system over here, I started it, and I actually had plants growing in it, and it did really well, except I have a problem with algae buildup because it's out here in the sun, not protected, and I kept having the drain lines plug up with algae. So I'm remodifying it to do a flood and drain. See, I sealed all these here. The water will flood up here and drain back down. Not sure if that's going to work yet, so disregard it until I get it to working. If I don't get it to working, you don't want to do it. But this here definitely works, no doubt about it. So have a good day. We'll see it when the plants start growing. Oh, what is today? Today is, I forget what today is, but like the 29th or something like that. Alright.